Alright, hello family.
How you guys feel?
Got my capstone project here. This is our liquid rocket ignition system. So I'll start and I'll walk you through the whole thing and tell you what all the pieces do. So we have two fuel lines, one for the gaseous oxygen and one for the gaseous methane. These fuels come into these two ports and then come over to the rest of the main system, where we have a series of fluid control systems, valves and check valves and sensors. First, they flow through a manual valve, which is a fallback valve that we can set on or off state. Then we come to the electronic valves. So this is what actuates our flow and starts the ignition process. We then have a safety tree with a pressure relief valve and a system vent. So if the system gets overpressurized, this component will burst and allow the system pressure to vent. And then this is an electronic valve we can open manually to vent the system in case of any additional pressure concerns. We have pressure sensors throughout the system. There's 5 of them at critical locations. And then this piece here controls our mass flow by constricting the flow and allowing us to change how much gas comes through the system based on the upstream pressure. Finally, this valve here is a one-way valve, so it only allows flow to go this way into the combustion chamber. If there's any sort of backfiring or backflow, we don't want that fire to go all the way down the system into the big fuel tank. So this valve will stop that backflow and send it back out the combustion chamber. If you come up close, this is our custom designed and custom machined combustion chamber. So the fuels will come in and meet in the middle of the chamber, where they will be ignited by this glow plug. This plug sits in the chamber and gets to about 1,000 degrees, so that when the fuel and the oxidizer meet and hit this super hot element, they'll create a flame, combust, and shoot out the end of the nozzle. The end of this is going to be attached to the main rocket engine, and the flame will go into the main chamber and ideally create ignition. That's pretty much an overview of the system. We have a few big pieces of metal here as blast shields. We've got a big flame here. We've got sensitive electronics, as you can see. Come back here. This is our whole electronic control box. And this is what controls all the valves, all the sensors, and allows the system to run at optimal conditions. And then we've got a switch box here. We can manually actuate all of the valves and turn on the glow plug. So this is how, in conjunction with the software we made, this is how we can control all those valves in the system. That's about it. That's the rundown. Let me know if you got questions.